What do you feel when a single number keeps following you? When it appears on a clock, a receipt, a license plate, or even in a dream, do you shrug it off, or do you pause and listen? In Buddhist philosophy, nothing ever happens by accident. Each repetition, each symbol, each number that seems to chase your awareness carries a vibration, a gentle nudge from the universe asking you to awaken, to pay attention, When the same pattern calls you again and again, it is the cosmos speaking through the language of synchronicity, whispering truths that words cannot hold. Welcome, dear seeker, to Old Buddhist philosophy, where we do not just read numbers, we feel them. We explore how numerology and ancient wisdom merge, guiding us toward clarity, abundance, and inner stillness. This is not fortune-telling, it is energy decoding, because when you truly understand the meaning behind the numbers that cross your path, you stop chasing luck and start aligning with it. The numbers become your teachers, your mirrors, your mantras. As we move through this sacred month of 2025, the energetic field around us is transforming. The veil between cause and effect grows thin, and what you think, feel, and speak begins to shape reality more vividly than ever before. According to Buddhist teaching, this is the dance of karma, the energy of intention turning into form, and within that dance, numbers act as divine metronomes, keeping rhythm with your evolution. Each number you encounter holds both a spiritual and practical message. It might speak of patience, transformation, or the courage to begin anew. Nostradamus once wrote that the universe speaks in hidden measures, while Baba Vanga believed that numbers were vessels of destiny, signs of what the soul is ready to receive. So when you see a number repeat, it is not coincidence, it is your frequency echoing through the fabric of existence. Today, we will explore 6 sacred numbers, each carrying its own pulse of fortune, wisdom, and cosmic design. They are not just lucky numbers, they are spiritual codes, guiding you toward balance, prosperity, and inner harmony. And at the end, we will reveal a special bonus number, a magnifier of energy that, when understood and embodied, opens gateways of alignment and abundance. So take a breath, let the noise of the world fall away. You are not here by chance. You were called to this moment for a reason. The numbers ahead are not random. They are reminders that your life has rhythm, purpose, and direction. Are you ready to listen to what the universe is trying to say through them? Number 4, the foundation of destiny. There are numbers that sparkle with excitement and drama. And then there is 4, calm, grounded, and quietly powerful. It does not crave attention, yet without it, nothing would stand. Number 4 is the sacred builder of the universe, the silent architect who designs the bridge between dream and reality. Its strength is not in spectacle, but in its ability to create order from chaos, peace from uncertainty, and stability from change. It holds the vibration of earth, the slow hum of life unfolding with purpose. It does not rush, because it knows that all great things require time, discipline, and faith. In the heart of Buddhist philosophy, the number 4 carries a sacred reflection, the 4 noble truths that form the bedrock of awakening. They teach that suffering exists, that there is a cause, that it can end, and that a path leads to peace. This mirrors the spiritual essence of number 4, the steady realization that life's challenges are not barriers, but blueprints for transformation. Each truth, like each corner of a foundation, creates balance and order. When all 4 stand firm, enlightenment can rise effortlessly upon them. Number 4 reminds us that stability is not stagnation, it is sacred grounding. The 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, keep us centered in space. The 4 seasons remind us of nature's patient rhythm. The 4 elements, earth, air, fire, and water, intertwine to sustain life. In this same way, 4 governs our personal universe, our home, our career, our relationships, and our inner peace. It is the energy that anchors dreams so they don't drift away in the storm of uncertainty. Imagine number 4 as the quiet craftsman who works before sunrise, hands calloused yet steady, shaping his masterpiece in solitude. He doesn't seek applause. His focus is not on the rush of achievement, but the rhythm of progress. This is the lesson of 4. Success is not born in moments of applause, but in the silent hours when no one is watching. The universe rewards the one who continues to build, even when no recognition is in sight. Every repetition, every small act of discipline is a brick in the temple of destiny. In astrology, 4 vibrates with the energy of Saturn, the wise teacher, the patient taskmaster. Saturn tests, delays, and refines. It asks, do you truly want this? And only when your actions prove your desire does it open the door. Many see Saturn's energy as difficult, but those who understand it know it is divine preparation. Saturn and the number 4 build things that last, legacies, mastery, and inner strength. What comes fast, under Jupiter's luck, may vanish like mist, but what Saturn grants through patience endures for lifetimes. So when the days feel repetitive, when progress feels too slow, when you wonder if your effort even matters, remember the message of number 4. You are not being delayed, you are being developed. Each moment of consistency is the universe laying a new stone beneath your path. Do not rush your construction. Sacred things are not built overnight. Let number 4 be your reminder that the roots of greatness are invisible before they bloom. Take a deep breath and reflect. What are you building today that your future self will thank you for? Number 7. The Seeker's Light. There are numbers that build, and then there are numbers that awaken. 7 is not concerned with the material, it hungers for truth. It is the Seeker's Light, the pilgrim's breath, the whisper of eternity that calls you to look beyond what the eyes can see. Number 7 lives in the space between logic and mystery, between science and soul. It asks not, what do you have, but what do you know of yourself? It is the vibration of the thinker, the philosopher, the mystic, who walks alone beneath the stars and listens to the silence between them. Spiritually, 7 represents the sacred quest for understanding, the kind that cannot be taught in books or classrooms. It is the vibration of solitude, meditation, and divine alignment. Those who are guided by the energy of 7 often feel different, even misunderstood. They are born with the urge to ask deeper questions about purpose, destiny, and the hidden rhythm that beats beneath ordinary life. The Buddhists call this state fasana, clear seeing, the ability to look beyond illusion and glimpse the truth of what is. Number 7 embodies this wisdom perfectly. It is the bridge between the seen and unseen, the known and the infinite. In nature, 7 appears like a divine signature, 7 colors in the rainbow, 7 notes in music, 7 days of creation, 7 chakras within the human energy field. These are not coincidences, but cosmic echoes, a reminder that our universe is structured upon divine intelligence. Number 7 is the pulse of spiritual perfection, the reminder that all forms of truth come in stages, that enlightenment unfolds in layers like light passing through a prism. To align with 7 is to walk with patience, allowing wisdom to emerge naturally, without force or fear. In the human journey, 7 teaches that solitude is not loneliness, it is sacred communion. The world tells you to stay busy, to fill silence with noise, to chase validation. But 7 invites you to pause, to sit quietly beneath the chaos, and listen for the deeper melody of life. It whispers that you do not find truth in the crowd, but in the quiet rhythm of your own breath. When you stop running, the answers that have always been chasing you finally catch up. Number 7 also carries the essence of introspection. It turns pain into poetry, confusion into clarity. It doesn't fear darkness, for it knows that stars can only be seen in the night sky. Those influenced by 7 often experience cycles of withdrawal and revelation, as if the universe itself is training them to see through illusion. Through every heartbreak and delay, 7 teaches that wisdom is never wasted. It ripens in silence until the moment is right to bloom. So if the number 7 has been appearing in your path on clocks, receipts, or dreams, pause for a moment. The universe may be reminding you to return inward, to trust the voice within, to honor the sacred space where clarity is born. True knowledge is not found in what you collect, but in what you release. When was the last time you allowed silence to guide your next step? Number 9. The circle of completion. Among all sacred numbers, 9 stands as the guardian of endings and the birth of new beginnings. It carries the vibration of culmination, of journeys reaching their final curve, only to open another path. When the number 9 appears in your life, it does not signal loss, but transformation. It asks you to release what no longer serves your soul so that space can be made for something higher, purer, and infinitely wiser. 9 is not the end of the story, it is the moment before rebirth, the sacred exhale before life begins anew. In numerology, 9 holds the essence of universal love and spiritual awakening. It is the humanitarian's number, selfless, compassionate, endlessly giving. Its energy transcends the self. It dissolves ego and expands awareness to embrace all beings. Those aligned with 9 are often called to serve, to heal, to guide others through their darkness. Like a monk who has walked through every trial and returned carrying peace, 9 is wisdom embodied. It whispers, "You have learned enough to teach now, you have been through enough to forgive." Spiritually, 9 reflects the Buddhist principle of impermanence, anicca, the understanding that all things rise and fall in cycles. The moon waxes and wanes, seasons come and go, people enter and leave. This flow is not punishment, but purification. It cleanses the heart from attachment, preparing the soul to ascend. To resist endings is to resist growth. To accept them with grace is to master the art of peace. When the number 9 touches your life, it invites you to step into this flow, to trust that closure is not emptiness, but evolution. In astrology, 9 is tied to Mars, the planet of courage, determination, and sacred action. It teaches that love without strength is sentiment, and strength without love is destruction. Number 9 fuses both, the warrior and the healer, the fire and the compassion. When guided by its energy, you find the balance between fighting for your dreams and surrendering to divine timing. You begin to understand that the universe is not against you, it is sculpting you. Every delay, every heartbreak, every goodbye is an act of cosmic refinement. Those touched by the vibration of 9 often find themselves at crossroads between what they must release and what they are destined to become. It's a number that brings deep reflection, emotional cleansing, and profound realizations. It may feel heavy at first, endings often do, but beneath the pain lies a quiet truth: freedom. The freedom to rise lighter, wiser, and more attuned to your soul's calling. If you've been seeing 9 often, in timestamps, dreams, or patterns, take it as a divine signal. The universe is asking you to finish the chapter you've been afraid to close. Endings are sacred because they clear the way for miracles. So take a deep breath, let go with love, and trust that what's meant for you will never require you to chase it. After all, how can the next door open if your hands are still clinging to the old one? Number 11. The gateway of awakening. Among all sacred vibrations, 11 is often called the master number, a divine portal that bridges the human and the spiritual. It doesn't just appear, it arrives like lightning, shaking your awareness, calling your soul to rise higher. When 11 repeats before you, on clocks, in dreams, or random moments of your day, It is not coincidence, it is initiation. The universe is whispering, you are ready to awaken. This number opens gateways between dimensions of thought, between intuition and action, between who you were and who you are becoming. In numerology, 11 is the mirror. It reflects your inner world back to you with sharp clarity. It does not flatter. It reveals. Its energy magnifies intuition, heightens emotion, and brings to light the truths we often hide from ourselves. To walk with 11 is to walk a path of heightened awareness, one where every emotion, every choice, and every word carries vibrational weight. It's not always comfortable, but it is profoundly transformative. This number teaches that light and shadow are not enemies, but partners in your evolution. You cannot awaken without first meeting your own darkness. Spiritually, 11 is the vibration of enlightenment, the number of teachers, healers, and light bearers who came into this world, not merely to live, but to illuminate. Its energy asks for courage, the courage to see through illusion, to trust intuition over logic, and to follow that inner calling that others may never understand. Like a monk who hears the distant sound of truth and follows it into the forest, 11 leads you inward, toward clarity, unity, and divine remembrance. In the physical world, 11 carries the shape of two pillars, symbolizing duality, masculine and feminine, light and shadow, heaven and earth. Between them stands the gateway, the threshold to higher understanding. When you see 1111, it's a cosmic invitation to align your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with your highest purpose. It reminds you that manifestation begins not with effort, but with energy, as within, so without, as above, so below. From a karmic perspective, the number 11 amplifies everything, your gifts, your fears, your lessons. It does not punish, it teaches through reflection. When you resist, life feels chaotic. When you surrender, life begins to flow effortlessly. The path of 11 is not for the faint-hearted. It demands authenticity, humility, and faith. Yet, those who answer its call become living beacons of transformation. So, if 11 keeps crossing your path, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what truth am I avoiding? What version of me is trying to emerge? The universe is not testing you, it's awakening you. Each time 11 appears, it's as if the cosmos itself is whispering, you are not lost, you are remembering. The question is, are you ready to step through the gate and meet the higher self that's been waiting for you all along? Number 22, the master builder of destiny. There are numbers that whisper, and then there are numbers that command the universe's attention. 22 is one of them, the master builder, the architect of dreams, who turns divine vision into tangible reality. When this number enters your path, it doesn't come to inspire fleeting hope, it comes to awaken purpose. It calls you to construct something lasting, a life, a mission, a legacy that will outlive the moment. In the vibration of 22, the spiritual meets the material, the unseen becomes form, and the impossible starts to unfold with breathtaking precision. In numerology, 22 stands as one of the highest vibrations, the number of manifestation through mastery. It takes the wisdom of 11 and grounds it into action. While 11 dreams, 22 builds. It's not about blind faith, it's about faith given structure, intention, and endurance. People touched by 22 often carry enormous potential, yet they must learn patience, discipline, and balance. This number teaches that vision alone is not enough. It must be anchored through consistent effort and unwavering belief. Spiritually, 22 symbolizes divine architecture. Every thought becomes a brick, every word a beam, every act of faith a foundation. It invites you to treat your goals as sacred blueprints and your daily habits as tools of creation. Just as temples are built stone by stone, the universe reminds you that even miracles require structure. True magic is not spontaneous, it is intentional, and those aligned with 22 hold the gift of turning intention into reality. In the cosmic order, 22 carries the energy of mastery, not of others, but of self. It mirrors the Buddhist principle of right action, aligning every step with purpose and compassion. The builder who rushes destroys his own foundation. The one who moves with awareness creates harmony between matter and spirit. The same rule applies to life. When guided by 22, you begin to realize that your outer world is a reflection of your inner discipline. Astrologically, 22 resonates with Saturn and Uranus, the old and the new, tradition and innovation. This dual energy empowers you to bring the ancient wisdom of patience into the future's vision of possibility. It's a balance that demands humility, the understanding that you are both the artist and the clay, both the dream and the builder. The number 22 doesn't just ask you to achieve, it asks you to create with purpose, to build not for ego, but for eternity. So if you've been seeing 22 repeatedly, on signs, receipts, clocks, or even in dreams, know this: you are being called to rise, to turn your visions into structure, your faith into form. Every challenge you face now is not a barrier, but a blueprint. The universe is saying, you are ready to build what only you can. The question is, are you willing to trust the slow, deliberate rhythm of creation and become the architect of your own destiny? Number 9, the circle of completion and renewal. There is a quiet elegance in endings, the kind that does not mourn what's over, but celebrates what's been learned. Number 9 carries that sacred vibration. It is the number of closure, wisdom, and release. When 9 appears repeatedly in your path, it signals that a chapter in your life is gently drawing to a close. But in its ending, a new beginning is quietly being written. The number 9 doesn't mark loss, it marks liberation. It arrives like the soft dusk after a long day, reminding you that rest is not the end of light, only the pause before dawn. In numerology, 9 is the culmination of a full cycle, the energy that completes and renews. It gathers the lessons of all numbers before it and distills them into spiritual maturity. When you align with 9, you are being guided to release attachments, forgive the past, and make space for transformation. This release is not weakness, it's the highest form of strength. Just as trees shed their leaves to bloom again, so too must we let go of what no longer serves our path. 9 whispers, do not fear the ending. You are not losing, you are clearing the way. Spiritually, 9 is the number of the heart. It holds compassion, generosity, and service. It teaches that the highest form of abundance is not accumulation, but contribution. When you give freely, when your energy uplifts others, you move closer to your truest purpose. The energy of 9 invites you to turn inward and ask, what can I release today to create peace? What act of kindness can I offer without expectation? Through these small moments of letting go, you align yourself with the infinite rhythm of renewal. In the grand flow of life, 9 is the bridge between worlds, between the old and the new, the seen and the unseen. It is where karma completes its circle. Many who walk under this vibration experience powerful transitions, the end of relationships, careers, or phases of self-identity, only to realize that these closures were divine protection, not punishment. 9 doesn't take away, it prepares. It transforms your pain into wisdom, your endings into gateways, your stillness into understanding. And when you embrace the energy of 9, you begin to see the beauty in impermanence. You realize that every goodbye carries within it the seed of a new hello, that every closed door holds the echo of an opening one. Life becomes not a race from start to finish, but an ever-turning wheel of growth. So as you move through this moment, take a deep breath and let go of the weight, of the worry, of what was. You are stepping into a lighter version of yourself, ready to begin anew. When you see 9, Remember, the universe isn't ending something to hurt you, it's completing something to prepare you. Will you honor the endings in your life as sacred beginnings in disguise? And so, dear listener, as we close this sacred journey through the numbers, each one a whisper from the divine, each vibration a mirror of the universe within you, we return to the eternal circle of wisdom. These numbers are not mere symbols on a page, they are living energies, cosmic notes in the grand symphony of existence. Together, they form a wheel, a mandala of destiny, where beginnings and endings dance in eternal harmony. In the Buddhist way, this is samsara, the endless flow of transformation, teaching us that nothing is ever lost, only changed in form, waiting to be reborn in a higher vibration of being. Baba Vanga once said, "Everything that seems to end is only changing shape," and Nostradamus, too, foresaw the turning of great cycles, not as destruction, but as purification. Both seers understood what the ancient sutras already knew, that time does not move in a straight line, but in spirals. Each revolution of your soul brings you closer to truth. Each challenge, each number, each sign from the cosmos is a step toward awakening, the gradual remembrance of who you've always been beneath the noise of the world. In this cosmic season, these sacred numbers are not outside of you, they are you. They pulse in your breath, they glow in your heartbeat, they guide your thoughts when silence surrounds you. Through them, the universe speaks softly, reminding you that your destiny is not written in stars far away, but in the calm awareness within. The wise have said, when the heart is still, the cosmos bows. So still your mind, trust the flow, and let the numbers carry you. Let your life become a meditation, a living sutra written in light. Every ending you've faced is now transforming into a new vibration of abundance, wisdom, and peace. The Buddha taught that enlightenment is not escape from life, but deep presence within it. So live fully, love deeply, forgive easily, and walk gently, knowing the path is guiding you home to yourself. As this circle closes, another begins. The sacred wheel turns once more. The energies of this cycle invite you to rise, to align, and to step into your higher rhythm. The question is, will you listen to the quiet call of the universe and allow these numbers to open the next door of your awakening? Comment below which number called to your soul most deeply, and may your journey through this new cycle be filled with light, compassion, and clarity.